Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is my week in review for the week ending Friday, January 10th, 2025. And a lot's been going on this week. Let's see, the market kind of took a crap. Let's look back here. Things have really dropped off lately this past, this is the past month, January. Since the start of January, things have gone down. They've gone up a little bit, but it's kind of a downtrend right now. The thing that happened, I think, last week was the major news was that the jobs reports came out way more than expected. So the jobs are strong and the economy is strong, and it might actually be too hot. So that led the market to think that there's probably not going to be a Fed rate cut, or it's less likely that there's going to be rate cuts this year. So the markets don't like that, and it's dropped quite a bit. So I was as high as like 197 with my own portfolio here. I was as low as 185, and now my account's sitting at 186. I'm hoping things are going to go back up, but that's just how it goes. And when you play the long game, there's going to be ups and downs. And but let's get into my last week. I'm still doing the IWM daily covered calls. I'm using this 400 shares of I got 2 leaps options on IWM out over a year, and I'm just selling daily calls against them. So 400 here, actually 400 here. Premium collected was 176. I did a buy to close on this, which cost me $24.12. The price of IWM has kind of gone against me a little bit this week. So this next one on the 3rd was 112 that went started going the money. I didn't want it to get called away because that would be bad. Then I'd be short 400 shares, and I would have to liquidate my leaps, which I don't want to do right now. Or I would have to just buy the shares at the current price, which I don't want to do either. So I bought that back, and I can just make this up by doing more trades. I did a put for this, and I collected 620, and I did a buy to close on that, and so I ended up with 599. And then this continued in the same day to do my calls on IWM. So I bought this one back in the same day, sold another covered call on that, ended up buying this back for 23. So it's not been like the $2, $3 buybacks. It's been $20, $300, etc. to buy these back. So it's been a little difficult this week. This next IWM 92, bought it back for 8, so that was like $2 each. Continuing next day, 7th and 8th, that's 112 and 221. And this last trade I have is collected 136 on that. So that's IWM, and I'm still doing Nvidia trades. This is covered calls on my 600 shares that I have. Strike price of 137. I rolled this because it started to go in the money. So this one I collected 2064. I rolled this. This is what I paid to roll it, 216. So I ended up with 1848 on that. And this next Nvidia trade was a put, and which I was assigned. So I've got 400 more shares. So now I've got 1,000 shares of Nvidia. I'm way overexposed. So I need to kind of dump some of this when the price goes back up. Right now the price is too close to my cost. But I was assigned. I collected 948 on that, and got the shares. So the strike price was 148, trading at 135. So ouch. I would have to do. I could still do covered calls at my cost if I was trading this right now, and I went out like just a week. I could do sell calls, and I could do 140. So that's 158 times 10. I can do 10 contracts. So it's $1,058 that I could still get each week with these. So the premiums are good, and I think the price can still go way up. So I'm continuing with that. Nvidia here. I'm doing a call on the 600 that I have, and I collected 1962. I actually bought these back because I could have let this go in the money and have the shares get called away and been good, but I thought if I was able to roll this out, so I rolled it. So that puts me down 25.62. But if I had if I hold on to these, and I can still make covered call income off of it, if these go up to 148 or something, I can hold on to these, which I think it will. It's been up there before, plus or minus 140 my cost. That's 8 times 1,000 shares. So I could potentially, if I just hold on to these, I could make more. So I thought it's worth the cost to buy these back, and so I took a loss on that strategically to just. I didn't want to let these get called away. Maybe that was a mistake because now I'm with this other assignment. I'm a little overexposed, so I'm kind of nervous about this. I want the market to come up and maybe dump half of these, but the premiums are still good. So I did another for Nvidia, my last one, covered call this week, expiring 117, collected 260 on that. So, and then I've got this SMCX. I did a put on that, and so I'm waiting on that. It's kind of a risky play. This SMCX here, I've been assigned 100 shares, and SMCI went way down. This is based on SMCI, and SMCI had some issues earlier, but I think SMCI is pretty critical to the industry. They sell so much hardware for data centers and stuff and that's a huge growing industry that I think they're going to come back, and they have come back quite a bit. So I've got this 117 call at 48, and this is not in the money. It's probably not going to be. I'll probably hold on to this set of 100 shares. And I got this put that probably looks like it is going to be, it is in the money right now, but I have another week to hold on to these and see. And if that's the case, then I can just sell options. If I was doing this today, if I had the 200 shares, I could do 2 contracts, and I could go sell a call for like weeklies, go week out. And let's see what's my cost on these. Cost is 48, so it's kind of high. But if I could still go at my cost and collect 75, so $150 every week or so off of this. And if the price goes up, you can see if it's closer to the money, you can collect some really good premiums here. So hopefully, everything's down, but hopefully the price of this will come up too. So I'm a little precarious, feeling that a little precarious about how much Nvidia I have, and playing around with this risky SMCX. It's a leveraged ETF against the SMCI stock. So when the SMCI goes down, SMCX goes down in multiples. I think it's at 2x leveraged. So total for this month so far is counting. I've got some stuff from last month in here because I closed out last month with the last video, or my year-end video, and just started putting the rest of the stuff in here. So the total with the dividends I got going right now is around 48.70, and feeling pretty good about that. Still got more than half the month. I got 3 more weeks in January to keep going up with this. Probably gonna, hopefully the market will come back and I can divest a little bit in my Nvidia, and I'll keep going with the IWM. And once I get some cash from Nvidia, I'll probably spread things around, do some different kinds of trades, maybe some spreads and other things. So more to come next week. That's it for now. I hope you got some value out of this. Please hit like and subscribe like usual, like everybody says, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.